Right, we're from Cloverleaf Middle School, and we are one of AMLE's Schools of Distinction. I'm Christina Yacco, the middle school principal.
I'm Dominic Wilson, the assistant principal.
What we're going to focus on today is student sense of belonging. We feel that we do this through four different avenues. So, being a great day school, through teaming, through attendance, and through PBIS. A sense of belonging is so important to us because if students don't feel like they belong, it can impact them in so many different ways here at school. So, one of our first initiatives is being a great day school. We often say it's a great day to be a cult. So, we say that as a district, so we really focus on that as a middle school. Um, every morning, the administration and counselors stand outside and greet the students as they walk in. We want all students to sometime throughout the day feel seen and feel greeted. Nobody should pass through a hallway and not feel like they are acknowledged. This is student to student or with adults as well. Students, we went over this with them at the beginning of the year and we told them, however, you acknowledge somebody, whether that's a hey, hello, a yo, what's up, whatever their language is to recognize somebody else, that's what we want them to do. And they've done a fantastic job. We've done that with staff, and this includes all staff, custodians, teachers, secretaries, just how important it is to not walk past somebody and not acknowledge them. This has also really impacted our customer service model, whether you're coming into the building as a guest or just in and out of the office. It's so important to make sure that people feel seen and heard and welcome here at Cloverleaf Middle School.
Yeah, and then in teaming, you can see on the right, that's what our meeting agendas kind of look like for our team meetings. And they meet 3 times a week for about 40 minutes apiece. And the team is designed to be highly collaborative and student centered. So the teams of teachers, it's all core contents, intervention specialists. But then on a Monday, you may also need a behavior specialist and a literacy coordinator. You may not need both of them on Wednesday, so they're not there on Wednesday. It kind of fits whatever the need of your kids are at that time. And so our teachers have taken this and they've run miles with it. A lot of what they do is based on what are they seeing kids do, what are they measuring kids do, and then how can we support kids to achieve more or to grow more. And sometimes those conversations become just about holistic kids. How do we help out, this one kid become the best version of themselves, not just academically.
Right. Another avenue that we work on for the sense of belonging is through attendance. Students have to believe themselves that they do make a difference in the school day. So we have a team, we kind of break it up through advocates or a team in the office that does wake up calls. This could be for students that just have trouble getting up out of bed or that we know are home alone, getting themselves up and ready for the school day. Students have one-on-one meetings with their staff advocate. Those are weekly, as well as with administration. Administration and the counseling department also work with parents. We have to create this partnership with them to just demonstrate to them how important it is for their student to be here at school and how do we get them to belong. We come up with 10-day goals, or even sometimes we have to start with 5-day goals. Maybe it's just for the next 5 days you are here at school. We celebrate that. Students keep track and we keep track as well. And that might be receiving something from the PBIS store or just a simple acknowledgement that we are so glad you are here at school today with us. Sometimes we create alternate schedules for students that might have those circumstances where they need to come a little later to school or they need to arrive a little or leave a little earlier. This sense of belonging with attendance, again, reflects on our customer service model because it can really change a student's day when they enter in the building and they're a kid that's typically tardy, that they don't hear, oh, you're late again, but they hear, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you made it to school today. Welcome in. Come on in. Let me find out what class you're supposed to be at. So, besides that, one other area that we do is sharing the attendance data piece. So, we share it with students, with families, and with staff. We need to track and figure out how we can be proactive in those different times of life in the school year, it ebbs and flows of how attendance kind of grows throughout the school year. So, we reflect on that data to figure out ways that we can ensure that students are here every day.
Yeah, and so the last big driver is our PBIS. We have our tier one school-wide system with very clear and relevant expectations that being compassionate, optimistic, level-headed, and trustworthy. Those are things that kids can identify and relate to. And then for some of our students who show a little bit more need, we have tier two supports. And those are again built in those highly collaborative settings, teams of teachers, behavior specialists, administrators, counselors, families, the kid themselves, really trying to just how can we support these kids. And then we have the best night of the school year, which is our Golden Colt night. And that's when any staff member can pick any kid who just really represents these expectations that we want to see them represent. And we celebrate with them. We bring their families in, get them a certificate, bring them cookies, get them up on the stage, all the things to just say, hey, we really appreciate all the work you've done as a family and raising this kid. And kid, we appreciate you showing up every day to school and just living out the kind of people that we want to be. So it's a huge driver in recognizing some kids who oftentimes go unrecognized.
So we're really proud of our sense of belonging and all of the work that our staff has done to really ensure that all students feel like they belong here in some type of way. It's so vital, especially in those middle school years. So that's why we continue to grow using these four different avenues to help and ensure that all students feel that sense of belonging here at CMS.